Hello, Ella Gambia here, and this is a video about different hair textures. I've been getting a lot of questions on Instagram, on Facebook, and on our website, hairbyella.com, about what's the difference between different hair textures. So I did actually do a video together with Miss Salibu One on like where we talk about different hair textures, but this is going to be more in depth. Okay, so let's get started. I want to talk about the Peruvian hair first because if you follow our Instagram, you know that I'm all hyped up about Peruvian hair. So as you can see, it's not bone straight, but it's more of a, natural straight. The high density of the hair makes the ends also very full. And it's more like a low to medium luster. And it goes very well with people that have more of a, coarser type of hair. It blends very well, and I like the density and the flow of the hair. I think of all our hair textures, the Peruvian hair has the most thickest hair strands, which makes it also very durable. It can take heat very well, styling. And I mean, you can put this hair through a lot and it will still last. This is a choice to go with if you searching for something that will go well with your own hair. If you have hair that matches, that is kind of coarse, this is the choice because it's low to medium luster. And I will also tell you that compared to the other hair textures, I would say that you need fewer bundles. I mean, 3 bundles. Sometimes I feel like the thickness of the hair represent like maybe 4 bundles of the Barbie budget, for example. Moving on to the Brazilian hair. The Brazilian hair is really sleek, really low maintenance. The hair strands are not that thick, which makes it perfect for people who have more of a like Scandinavian type of hair. But I also think it blends very well with other types of hair textures. I mean, it's just a matter of choice. If you do have a perm and your hair gets really straight, I mean, then why not go for, these sleeker hairstyles? If you know that your hair is more coarse and more dense, I would definitely recommend you to take hair extensions that blends well. I think it has a medium luster. All our hairs, of course, are virgin hair, so which means that you can dye it, you can color it, perm it, and things like that. But what you also need to remember is that these hairs are not like magical. Of course, you can change the color and you can style it, use heat, but treat it as your own hair. You wouldn't want to change the color of your hair all the time, and you don't want to do that to your hair extensions as well if you're planning on keeping them for long. I always get asked about what is Remy. Remy simply means that the hair strands are aligned. So like it's cut from the top to the tip. So all the cuticles are aligned. Most of the beauty supply hair store, the cuticles has been removed by acid washes, and you don't know what's up and down. So after a while, it will start to tangle when the silicone coating has worn off. Moving on to the Barbie budget collection, I get so many questions about this hair. Is it real? Is it synthetic?
Can you style it? Can you curl it?
I mean, yes. The answer is on our website. You will find endless of pictures on our Instagram and Facebook page. And yes, all the hair that we carry, the hair by Ella carries, are virgin hair. So that means you could keep it for long as you take care of the hair extensions. Don't expect the hair extensions to care for themselves. I know. Then they will start to tangle, to mat, and shed. It all depends on how you take care of your hair. So the Barbie budget collection. This is the natural straight. It only comes in straight and wavy, and this is how the wavy texture looks like. It's really sleek, very nice. It ranges from 12 to 26 inches. I don't know if it's clear, but I do travel to source the hairs that we carry. It has taken me to different countries that I would never ever maybe have visited if it wasn't for Hair by Ella. But I'm extremely thankful. I'm the type that, I am just thankful by nature. But anyway, so the Barbie budget collection came up as a result of this, because here in Sweden, I don't know about different or other countries, but here in Sweden, ordinary human hair or beauty supply store hair is fairly expensive. I wanted to give women an alternative to those kinds of hairs. The beauty supply human hair. Oh, yeah, but the Barbie budget collection is 100% virgin hair, which means you can dye it and style it, and I mean it behaves just like ordinary virgin hairs. I would say that the Barbie budget collection is something between Brazilian and Peruvian. But the thing with the Barbie collection is that it has no specific origin. It is of Asian hair. It's an Asian hair type, but it can range from different kinds of Asian regions. We will soon have a new hair texture, which is Armenian hair. I know it's been a lot of talk about the Armenian hair on social media, and it is truly amazing. I had that installed before I put this in. So this is actually Peruvian hair that I'm wearing now. It's Peruvian straight, and I just added some highlights to it. But the Armenian hair, which is this hair, it is amazing. I mean, we don't carry any kind of hair that is softer than this, and this is actually more on the medium to high luster type. So if you like hair that is really flowy and really easy to maintain, I mean, this is the hair to go with. I actually think that the ends are usually kind of thick compared to the Barbie budget, but I must say, like, the Barbie budget, when it comes to longer lengths, and this is the straight, so it gets kind of, thin at the bottom. But that's not the case with shorter lengths, though, and wavy hair when you choose the Barbie budget collection. So I think, like, my advice would be, if you're looking for longer lengths, most of the time the hairs are single drawn. I can explain what single drawn is in text in the description bar. But what you get is more of a thinning kind of, like, I'll just stand up for a minute and you'll see that, the ends are more thinner, than the rest of the hair. It's not very noticeable, but I would recommend you take 2 of the longest lengths that you choose, and then like shorter lengths if you want layers. By taking 2 bundles or more of the same length, you will create a very like thick bottom, and that would be what I would recommend for you guys. I know a lot of people want to, create layers by ordering maybe 16, 18, and 20 inches. And I mean, that's fine, but I would actually order 16, 20, 20 and skip the 18, because what that does, it will still give you layers, but it will give you a more of a fuller bottom. Because what you have to think about is that you would position the other 20 on top, so obviously it's still going to create layers, but it's going to create a fuller bottom as well. This is the kinky Brazilian hair. It's very coarse, and I love it. It blends very well with the, like if you have hair that looks like this. When you wash it, it would drop a little bit, and then you can comb it out. This was all that I had regarding hair textures. I think it's very important to think about what blends well with your hair, to choose a length that you are comfortable in. What you also need to think about is that heat, dye, bleach, everything. So please just, send us pictures, and we'll have a look and get back to you. Regardless if you buy from us or from other places, we want you to really, get good hair extensions, because there's a lot of hair extensions out there, and it's about, choosing the right ones and spending the money on the right ones. So, see you later.